Dearest heart, be aware of your power, and whenever you think of it, bring yourself back to the awareness of now. Do it hundreds of times a day. Remember, all of your power is in your awareness of your power. So the power lives in you. The card is giving you the message to have a faith. So your prayers are will be answered. Remain positive. You don't have to be religious to have a faith. So just believe in yourself, focus on what your heart is saying and listen to your intuition. So you have the greatest power within you. The power of love is inside of you. Things happen for a reason, and though sometimes they make us feel very uncomfortable, that cannot be explained. So you are getting stronger and evolving spiritually. You can get past the negativities and challenges when you focus on the light inside you. So put away anything that no longer serves a purpose and stop thinking that you can't do it. You are amazing and can get anything done when you put your mind to it and just have a faith. So trust that God is going to help through this and have a faith by believing in yourself that you have the power in you to make it happen. So don't lose touch on the love that you feel in your heart, and you are an amazing. So it's time for you to fly free, to be free of any restrictions and fly higher than you have been before. So the universe has been removing obstacles from your path and is encouraging you to go for the things that really bring happiness and fulfillment for you. So you were not brought into this life to just go through the motions of life like so many do, and you come here to learn, to grow, and to fulfill a higher purpose. So cast off any worries. So fears and self restrictions and go for it. The time is now. So, dear souls, know that you have a spiritual team standing by your side in this moment. Your loved ones are coming through to tell you that. No matter what you are going through, you are loved and protected at all times. Your spiritual team consists of your angels, source, spirit guides, and loved ones that have passed over. So they are guiding you through whatever situation you may be faced with right now, and they are pouring love into the heart and minds of everyone involved. So their message for you today is this too shall pass. You are loved in more ways than you fully understand. So you are not alone, you are being looked after and cradled in their arms. Ask for them to show you that they are near you. They will be happy to show you if you ask. You have free will, so if you wish to communicate with your spiritual team, you have to ask them to do so. So they can and will show you that they are guiding you this very second. Close your eyes, take in a few deep breaths, and ask for your spiritual team to communicate with you. So know that heavenly helpers are by your side, loving and protecting you at all times. Dear souls, know that someone who you love deeply has taken a screenshot of your ID and signature secretly and planning something big for you. This person was living their best life with you, and also possible that many of you treat this person like a child, or they wanted you to treat them like a child because you give the motherly vibes. So you make them feel protected and safe. You don't want this person now because they are not coming up with something stable or at least a clarity. So, because this is very clear in this reading that you are ready to accept this person in any condition, but they should love you, they should be honest with you. And you don't want anything big from them, but you want them to give you the amount of time and attention you deserve in this connection. So you have crossed every limit for this person, even if they hurt you many times, and every time they make you doubt yourself, but still you just can't dislike them. So you can't even think about anything bad for this person. So forget about doing something hurtful to them, and you just can't even think about it because you truly love this person. So you are thinking about moving on from them or choosing someone else and starting a new relationship for the new beginning of your life. But deep down, and you are still waiting for that one moment. So when you can be together again, many of you are making scenario in your mind and where this person leaves everyone behind and comes to marry you in front of everyone. So you want to show this world that you did not make any mistakes, you choose the right partner for yourself. You love this person in every way possible. So you know that even if you get the best person in this world as a partner, you will be still more happy with this person because it is about feelings, it's about the love and the make you feel when they are with you. So your person is longing for you and they are looking for you everywhere. This person is feeling like a child who gets lost in the crowd and is looking for their home. So dear souls, know that. But love is and has always been the driving force behind everything that has been happening in your life. Why do you doubt it so much? Why do you think that all that you wanted will not happen at all? Why do you feel that good things are not meant to you? It's probably the fear that has been holding you back from letting yourself enjoy the best life that you when have. So I see someone very confidently moving away from an unhealthy situation in their life. This person will now only show up once they have probably done what you have asked them to do. Or they are going to tell you what they feel or what exists only after something is done in their life. This person I'm seeing just knows that if this decision is not done, then this situation would also leave them. So, like what happened to them once, this person had a situation in their life which stopped them always from being happy. They are understanding that something about the spiritual dynamic of this connection is changing and it would not feel like what it was at some point of time. So, this person now knows that it's about their action now, it's about what they have to do for certain things to change in their life. Advice to you here I see is that don't get into verbal conflicts at this point. So, however, the choice is yours because I see your mind showing you so many things. This time is about a lot of decisions making. Let this time slowly go and settle. So, think through before saying anything. Let things sail the way it is supposed to and do your daily things. Energy will settle slowly. So, dear souls, know that. I hope you remember that the people who are your people are not noticing the so called flaws you see, then you look at yourself. What they care about is did you smile today and what does your soul need and do you want chocolate or your favorite coffee or just someone to hold your hand. So they see you for you, they love you for you. You should never feel like you need to become a different person or alter the core of who you are to be worthy of love and acceptance. So don't chase the approval of anyone who will only accept you and if you show up as an inauthentic version of yourself. So you are worth more than that. Everything about you is a gift. Your heart, your mind, your energy, every cell of your being. All of you, you are worthy of the real thing, real acceptance, real connection, and real love. So, beautiful soul, look in the mirror and admire every inch of who and how God created you. And I know you don't want to seem full of yourself. But to love yourself is far from being full of yourself. Stop telling yourself the same lies that bitter and uncounted souls have told you. So the world is ugly, not you, my dear. God created you with a spark of love and light in His eyes. Let it radiate from you. So faith is important in your walk with Jesus. Often, when we speak of faith, we associate it with a dream, prophetic words, or a promise. For someone today, I come to remind you that your faith is not in that situation. Rather, your faith should be in Jesus, the one who placed that thing in your heart or spoke it to you. So, Jesus is the only way, and He the ways. Our faith cannot be so far into the blessing that when things are not going the way we thought it would, or when things are looking like the opposite of what we are believing God for. So we break our faith has to be so rooted in Jesus that we wake up, take our hands off the situation and say, Jesus, you are the way, and trust God more than we do ourselves. So dear souls, know that what is meant for you will arrive in your life and it will remain in your life. What did not transpire was not meant to. So the end of that journey would not have led you some where you would have wanted or needed to be. If you are really honest with yourself, you know this on the inside. So there were so many signs that you willingly brushed over in the heat of blind hope. If you spend your life fixated on the might have beens. So you miss out on the steady currents that have carried you all this way. Notice what stays, notice what is constant, notice what preserves. These are the things that the song of your life will be composed of. So, in the midst of the pain and confusion, the Lord is silencing your enemies. He is going before you and preparing your table to feast in front of those who mocked you and try to run what God has decided to bless. So your haters shall see that their wicked schemes could never stop God's perfect plan for your life. Welcome to your land. Welcome to your table, and it's time to feast. I see victory. So, my child, know that the things that hurt you now would not matter weeks, months, and years later. What matters and what will continue to matter are the lessons, the transformations that build you through your darkest hour. So, all the pain will soon be behind you. Remember, the present becomes the past. You are too amazing to keep focusing on your fears. You do not deserve to wallow in your tears. So grieve all the losses and mourn your old self. You have no time for the things that have hurt you. Leave them now. Prioritize living your best life instead. So please remember, you must always only ever concentrate on loving and always believing in yourself. So there is no price tag to inner harmony. Inner peace is when you don't allow external storm to affect the home you have built within you. So know that you are always in conscious selection of the external visitors you allow to come inside your heart. You may not be in control of their effects on your emotions, but you are in control of your response and reaction. You are to choose if they are to harm you or if they are a lesson. So the seeds you have sown are blooming in the season. The seeds of faith are blooming into miracles, and there has been a garden the Lord has been preparing. And every seed you sow in faith was planted in holy soil. Your prayers and faith have water at it and keep it active, but in this season they will bloom. So wait for it, watch for it, expect it suddenly. So, my child, know that. I think it's beautiful the way you show up in this world, unguarded and willing to try again, despite all of the ways it has tried to defeat you. So I think it's beautiful the way you tuck courage into yourself each morning, the way you refuse to be anything but hopeful in this world. So, despite the inner battles you fight, the struggles you have experienced for so long, I think it's beautiful the way you twist your losses into lessons, the way you fight even when you feel weak. You are not weak. There is resounding level of courage to be found in being the person who continues to heal even when it hurts. So there is a resounding level of bravery to be found in being the person who believes in the light even when they cannot see it. Choosing yourself means finally putting your needs before the needs of other people who don't value you. It means putting boundaries in place that protect you and your mental health. It means making decisions that actually benefit you instead of making decisions in another attempt to people please, and it means believing in yourself, loving yourself, and trusting yourself. It means standing up for yourself and what you believe in. It means focusing on the positives and possibilities instead of the negatives and hesitations. It means letting go of people who are not holding you as tight as you need them to. It means taking a break when you feel yourself burning out. So it means truly accepting yourself for everything, that you believing that you deserve only the best. So my child, know that I am sorry that the world was not always kind to your hurt. I am sorry that you placed your tenderness into the land of those who could not hold it. So that you gave so much of yourself to people who made you feel like you were difficult to love, that you give so much of your hope to human beings who made you feel like you had to apologize for the way you care. I'm sorry that you experienced certain things at the hands of love that caused you to stop believing in its kindness. I'm sorry that you loved human beings who did not love themselves. That you loved human beings who did not live softly. I'm sorry that love was not always your safe place. I'm sorry that love was not always compassionate, was not always light. So I'm sorry that the world sometimes failed to protect your soul, that the universe sent you certain human beings who were hurt and in turn they hurt you. So I'm sorry that you had to carry all of that weight inside of yourself. I'm sorry for the things you had to endure, for the ways in which the world cracked laws into your life. So for the ways in which it met you with things you were not prepared, circumstances you hope could not weather. I'm sorry that you had to heal a hurt you did not break, and I'm sorry that you had to do it alone. So I'm sorry that the world was not always kind to you. I'm sorry, but I'm proud of you for being here. I'm proud of you for trying to heal in the flood of all that felt unfair and cruel. So I'm proud of you for continue to stay soft in a world that sometimes favor distance over depth, that sometimes fails to connect. I'm proud of you for the person you were, for the person you became, for the way. Type yes if you have faith and trust in God.